Grady's 80s. The all-new, all-hits K101, Grady Butler here, reminding you to join me this Wednesday at 8 o'clock as I talk with Patrick Warburton. You know him as Putty from Seinfeld. You also know him as The Tick.
Hi, this is Patrick Warburton on K101, and Grady Butler, you face The Tick.
You know him as Joe from The Family Guy.
Good morning, this is Joe from The Family Guy. All right.
And you've heard him on Hoodwinked.
The wolf from Hoodwinked, yeah, the wolf. And you're listening to Grady Butler, and that's what I said.
The all-new, all-hits K101, Grady Butler here, and I want you to join me this Wednesday as I talk with Patrick Warburton about what's wrong with you?
You brought me here to neuralize me.
I am not going to neuralize you.
You want a new partner.
A new partner? I don't want...
Grady!
I don't want a new partner.
Grady, you could have just told me.
Is this because Sherry's on with me on Fridays now? Is that it?
It's Sherry.
Yeah, Sherry.
Whatever. I hope you two will be very happy.
It's the all-new, all-hits K101. Grady Butler here, and I've been waiting for this all week. We're heading to the phones with Patrick Warburton. Good morning, Patrick.
Good morning, Grady.
So how are you doing this morning?
I'm doing very well. A little hoarse, though. It's a little dry out here in Camarillo.
Gotcha.
I don't know if you're supposed to pronounce the L's as L's in Camarillo.
Camarillo. I'll go with yours. You're the celebrity.
Camarillo.
There you go. So let's go ahead and talk about some of the stuff you've got coming up. We've been talking all week about what you have done, but I understand you got some great things on the way. Let's talk about Underdog.
Underdog. When I think of Underdog, I think of 4 glorious months in the Rhode Island region, away from my family. That's where we shot it this last summer, and it was fun. It's, Underdog is it's the live-action version, and, of course, is based on the cartoon that debuted in 1964. So we did that, and, I play Cad, who's the henchman to the evil, scientist, villain, Simon Bar-Sinister, who was played by the brilliant Peter Dinklage. You might have seen him in The Station Agent. And maybe not, but he's a fine actor, so...
Good. And also you've got the Happily and Never After coming out.
Yeah, Happily Never After is some of these cartoons, these cartoon features take forever. I think the first time we threw any voice recordings up on this thing was about 6 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah. And I thought it went away. And but this is something that Lionsgate picked up, and they're going to put out on like 2,000 screens come January. And
then you've got the Bee Movie.
The Bee Movie with Jerry Seinfeld, excuse me. Yeah, it's coming out in November of 2007. Yeah, and that's a lot of fun.
What is it about?
It's about bees, Grady. Bees. And Jerry is a bee, and he falls in love with a real live human being woman voiced by Renee Zellweger, and I'm her somewhat arse of a boyfriend.
Gotcha.
I play a lot of jerks, bullies. I don't know why. I don't like bullies. I've always hated bullies, but I play them all the time.
Kronk.
Yeah. Kronk wasn't a bully, he kind of was sweet-natured, wouldn't you say?
I would say that, I would. The all-new, all-hits K101. We're talking with Patrick Warburton. Stick around. We're going to talk about some more stuff, okay?
I'm not going anywhere. I'm sitting here with my coffee and the dogs. The kids are in school, and I'm an actor. I don't work. You know that. I'm here.
And then we've got First Time Caller, which is coming out soon.
It's really fun. It's a little independent film, and I play like a time traveler in it. And what I liked about it was, when you watch Jurassic Park, you've got Richard Attenborough in the beginning in that scene, right? And there's that little movie presentation, and you see, the mosquito take the blood from the dinosaur, the Tyrannosaurus Rex. It gets encased in amber. You drill in, you get the DNA, you make a dinosaur, and you watch that, and you think, hey, you could make a dinosaur. Someday it'll be possible to make a dinosaur.
Right.
And what that did for that film did for that, First Time Caller kind of does for time travel, because there's actually an explanation for it. And when you watch it, and then you see this guy Seth Douglas, who's my character, he's a time traveler, explain time travel, you think, it's possible. We might be able to do a little time travel in the future. So it's really kind of fascinating. What's neat about this one is it's a little movie. These guys made it. It's a low-budget film, but they had great guys like Chris Elliott, Fred Willard, funny people. And they're getting out on, I think it's about 1,000 screens come January. So that's a major release for a little film. But it's neat. So, yeah, check that out if you get a chance.
And then you're going to be on television. That's Rules of Engagement. Tell us about that.
With a fellow Arizona brother of yours, one Mr. David Spade. And that's a mid-season show for CBS. Right? I don't know where David grew up in Arizona, but I know, was it Phoenix?
It was Phoenix, yes. Yeah. I wish it was Sierra Vista, but just Phoenix.
I get out to the Phoenix area every now and then to play golf with Coop. We call him Coop when we're friends of his, Alice Cooper to everybody else.
Oh, yes, of course.
I'm very proud to say that Alice Cooper is a friend of mine. A great man, and I love telling my parents when I'm going out to play in his charity event. Because I remind them that wasn't he the guy? Didn't we have to burn his records? Those were the first records we had to burn in the youth ministry days. Wasn't he Satan or something?
I think you're right.
Right? I love it. Now Coop goes to church every Sunday. He's raised millions of dollars for families and children, and remarkable man and example of what people can be, what people should be, what people should do. And yet he hasn't lost any of the fun. Plus, he's the best damn golfer I've just about ever played with.
The all-new, all-hits K101. We got more with Patrick Warburton. Don't go anywhere. You don't go anywhere either, Patrick, okay?
I won't. If you hang in there, I think I might be able to get Andy Dick for you. It depends on what kind of night he had last night. Yeah.
All right, Patrick, let's talk about the film festival. I understand you have something going around at the film festival circuit.
Yes, a little film called The Civilization of Maxwell Bryant. I've been with from the Dublin International Film Festival to Canada, New York, Florida, all over the place. And it's a special little film for me. One of my good buddies, wrote and directed it, and basically mortgaged his home to get the thing done. And I usually play somewhat, I don't know, amiable, nice, guys. But this is just about the most horrible creature you ever saw in Maxwell Bright, and I did have fun doing it. And it was a great opportunity as an actor. It was a great role, the kind of role that I don't tend to get presented with. So fortunately, this man David Baird, who I did know from the past, saw fit to cast me and give me the opportunity to do something very, very daring and very different.
All right. Well, I want to thank you for talking to us this morning, Patrick.
Thank you, Gray. I'm not done. Okay, we're done, I guess.